Hey guys, Ashen-Ninja here. Quick recap before we get started. We had just completed the Haunting Semblance and Profane Image boss fight. Then we went over to Sen's Forge and talked to Andre of Astora. Bought and upgraded a longsword, I believe it was, and went back to the bonfire. I was having some technical issues. I did try and do this once before, but for some reason my bumpers on my controller weren't working. So had to reboot to get it working again. So I did also kindle the bonfire, so that's why if there's any of you out there that are extra particular, that is why I am now embered, or now, man, why I'm now human and the bonfire is kindled. So let's go ahead and hop to it. Because I have played this before, I already know that I cannot fight the gargoyles yet. It will not actually initiate that fight unless you have gauntlets strong enough to pull the lever. That's one of the changes for the mod. It is now rusted, so unless you have something, the only gauntlets I've done it with have been the Stone Knight gauntlets. Ouch, that was stupid. Um, okay, well, that was extra pathetic for your viewing pleasure. But sorry, like I was saying, I used the Stone Knight gauntlets to pull the lever, and when I had those, even though I wasn't wearing them, the game recognizes that you have gauntlets strong enough to pull it, and it will activate the gargoyle boss fight when you go on the roof. However, prior to that, you can't activate the boss fight. You can go and get your you can go talk to the guy who absolves you of sin and all that stuff, but it's not much point in going up there yet. So we'll just take out these guys, activate the shortcut in the church, and make our way toward where the Drake is so we can get the Drake sword. Okay, so we'll get the Drake sword, get all that good stuff. And then I think the next step, I can't remember right now. We'll also have to go kill the Moonlight Butterfly. Ouch. I'm gonna heal up after that one. Oof, I do not want to fight a buffed Chandler down here. That would not be fun. Yes, there are two of them. The one upstairs does, in fact, respawn. Fortunately, all those hollows down here are the ones that used to be upstairs, so you don't have to worry about them anymore, which is nice. There is a couple boulder knights up there, I believe, though. Gotta love them Dark Souls 1 graphics. It's a wall of them there, aren't they? Okay. How do I want to do this? Let's not rest at the bonfire, actually. I'd rather come at it from the other side. So we're not doing the Belfry Gargoyle boss fight yet. Now, if you go too far away for too long, these guys will actually respawn. So you gotta be careful. It's a bit more sensitive now. That was originally. See, it's kind of annoying, but it's part of the charm of the game, if you will, or of the mod. It also makes it a lot easier for soul farming, since you can just keep going back and fighting enemies. I think there's a limit on how many times they can respawn before you rest at a bonfire, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I have not verified that or read on any wiki or anything about that. That's purely assumption on my part. An assumption on my part. He'll drop a Titanite shard, I think, pretty much every single time you kill him, actually. Which is nice. It's very considerate. If you ignore the fact that he has no choice. So for some reason the guy on the other side aggro's way before this guy is close to you. So unless you can come out and kill him really quick, it's better to typically just wait for this guy here that stands over there to come to you, kill him, and then come out and fight this guy. Will save you a lot of headaches. Oh shoot. Did I just see us? Yep, he did. So this is the guy who's usually down by the night shield. I guess I got too close to that ledge and he saw me. And didn't know he could do that. But we won't let it set us back too much. Ooh, rapier. Fun. Sorry if it bores you guys if I riposte everybody, but I don't plan on stopping. So that tower shield, after reaching level 71 on my other character, is the only shield in the game so far I've found that does block 100% physical damage. Closest I've seen so far I think has been either 95 or 97. I don't recall which it was exactly. So this was a nice little surprise. He did leave an item over here. It is not what it used to be. I can't remember what it was before. I think it was just a soul. Now it's the Firekeeper soul. I believe that is the one that you used to find down in New Londo Ruins. There that you could get at Firelink Shrine right off the bat. But that is no longer there. That was not fair. What am I doing? Crying about fairness in Dark Souls. Well, I mean that's I don't know, it's only 6,000 souls. Early game. No huge loss. Just gonna go crawl under a rock and cry my life away now. And again, those souls are no longer available for me to pick up because I have that Ring of Temptation on, so those souls are gone when I die, period. There is no retrieving souls if you're wearing that ring. It's a big downside, but I think it's fair. Okay, that was a complete miss. Okay, well, I went from riposting everything and not getting hit too much to just die at everything. That was... I am deeply ashamed of that performance. Let's see if I know what I've done so far. On the bright side, I'll get 2 Titanite shards, so I should be able to upgrade my sword one more time. Possibly. Actually, you might have changed it. Not sure if it costs 1 or 2 right now. But I don't have any souls, so that don't matter. Let's go kill some stuff. Should have been last time. That was sad. See, didn't get anything back from that. Alright, come on. Come here, puppet. Promise, I'll only hurt you a lot. If I can. It's not looking terribly likely. There's another Titanite shard. Before we go on, let's go upgrade it again. Why not? Let's make this a little more fun. I kind of feel like the Drake Sword's cheating. Maybe I'll just focus on getting good with the long sword at first. Let's see what kind of damage I'm at. Oof. Only 130. About, I think, 110 points shy of where the Drake Sword starts. I think it's like 240 damage. Man, yeah, no wonder I never tried anything else.
Well,
awesome. It was only one. I could have done that earlier. Okay, well, now I only need one more to get the +4.
oi!
So we could win a test to see if this is too far for those guys. Maybe they'll respawn by the time I get back. If they do, on the bright side, at least I'll be able to kill the Iron Knight guy again. Get another Titanite shard. If they're not, well, I don't have to fight them again, so I win either way. Oh, they're still dead. One thing always bugged me about Dark Souls 2 that they changed. Generally, I like Dark Souls 2, but the riposte animation is so annoying. Like, you riposte them, and then you have to stand there and wait for them to fall over before you can actually riposte them. It's extremely irritating. It doesn't have anywhere near the fluidity of Dark Souls 1 or 2 in that regard. Dark Souls 3, though, does have katanas, which is a huge plus. I like riposting with katanas far more than anything else. It also looks really cool. was lucky. I couldn't even see him. Or I wasn't even looking. Okay. Ooh, the boar. I forgot about the boar. I could have gone right back. I love how when I break that, it just breaks the bench on both benches and the table. Even if I just hit the bench, it just breaks all three of them into pieces, even though none of them are connected. Wow, that was odd. And there's the other Titanite shard I needed. Okay, up here now. Come on, give me something. Nothing at all. I guess I can walk around. Oh, wow. I need to be paying more attention. Got so distracted by that board that was freaking out in my chest. I didn't even notice there was a guy coming up the stairs. Oof. I don't think I could ever put my hand near a boar's butt like that. Let alone twice. Nope, nothing there. Checking all these places I've never had to look before because I knew, or haven't had to look since I first played the game because I don't know where he might have put something. Since the other time I came through here, I realized there's a lot of places I never really checked. Alright, let's go up here. I have not yet encountered a Black Knight on my other character. They're all these guys. Ouch. I'm gonna come down here and heal. Thank you. Oh, are you too tall? Can you not come down here? Ooh, this will be fun. Let's see what using a soul of an old soldier will do. How much it boosts the attack by. Ooh, that's nice. It's a bit cheap, but hey, I won't spurn a gift. Oh, bonfire! Yay! That's a clever place to put one. I like that he hit it inside of an enemy. That was clever. That would have been a nice touch. Alright, now for one of my less favorite places in the game. I hate all these stupid rats. That was a lot better this time. There we go. Go down. Stay down. No kid. It's kind of interesting reading some of these messages like going the other way. So I keep reading them thinking they're going to be people playing the mod, but then I realize, nope, these are people who are not playing the mod and are playing the regular game, and it just doesn't get rid of the messages, which would be a nice feature if it did. But sorry about that, slight interruption. I want to go get your little nightcap or take a bathroom break. This might take a minute. One cool thing is that he did change the name of the Drake sword. It is now the Hellkite sword, and it actually boosts your fire resistance and possibly physical or fire and magic maybe. Can't remember what the resistances were, but I don't know if it's a bug or he just forgot. When you go to upgrade it though, it reverts to the Drake sword +1, Drake sword +2 instead of retaining the Hellkite sword name. I'm making a list. I'm trying to get through at least a full playthrough before I send it to him, but I'm going to send him a list of all the bugs that I've found, which are more than a few, but so far nothing terribly game breaking. I did have one where for some reason when I got into the chapel up at the top to fight the belfry gargoyles the first time, the second gargoyle, the one who comes after you've dealt about half damage to the first one, for some reason was charging at the door to attack me, and it activated the boss fight even though I didn't have the gauntlets or anything, and I just kind of left. Wasn't out on the roof or anything, so I could just leave. Did that, and the boss fight stayed active the whole time. Came back later, didn't matter what I did, didn't matter what gauntlets I had or anything, gargoyles wouldn't come down, so I had to restart and get a different character, which kind of sucked. I was having some pretty good luck with that one. I had like I got a +5 early on, got the Drake sword. Hadn't died, I don't think, at any point in that particular run through. Of course, I haven't been able to repeat that, but no video, it didn't happen, so we'll just chalk it up to a good story. The one that got away. Maybe I should have upgraded this bow a little bit. That might have been a good idea. 13 starting out, and I don't think I've missed, so I've used, what, 17? That's not too many yet, I don't think. If it's more than 25, that'll be excessive. I'll consider that excessive. There it goes. 23 arrows, looks like. Claymore! Yay! That was my first favorite weapon. Still is, really. Once you get to a higher new games, like the sword is really nice. It's just unfortunate you can only get one. I guess the bastard sword is pretty close second. It's pretty similar. I don't know if the numbers are exactly the same. They might be a bit different. Alright, let's give this a try. And since I'm not killing, actually, let's just run over here because there's enemies. Now let's unequip the ring. Myself killed. Yay, I made it. I usually have terrible luck with that. It looks so weird without his tail. Yeah, you can pray to me, that's okay. Awesome. Let's go pick up this crap and keep moving. I still have no idea what what key will unlock the door at this end at the end of the bridge. Still haven't found it. It's kind of frustrating, but it's Dark Souls. Frustrating is part of it. Come on. Hoping I'll get a Titanite shard off one of these, maybe. I think I just riposted an arrow. flame. Fortunately, this gate does not lock anymore. And again, that guy on the left has a ridiculously huge radius for aggro. And this guy's much slower. I guess he can only spawn so many times, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Yes, another one. Puts me at 4, so I need one more shard and I will have enough to go to a +5 longsword. I don't think I've ever done a longsword run through. Maybe if I get a battle axe, we'll do that. I haven't done that either. I think. Oh yeah, let's see here. So it's 6 pounds. Yeah, it takes me up 95. Well, at least I'm underweight. Let's increase endurance. So 52, 26, 13, so I can have up to 13 pounds currently. That is 1.6, that's too much. I guess I don't always need that, so I can... Actually, let's keep the short the hood back on. Oh, screw that. Let's do this.
Oi! Where are you off?
One to the sword that I'm not even using now. Mostly just upgrading that sword for so I can make it blessed. So it's better to just riposte him with low health than to try and heal. Careful, that arrow trap is different. Yeah, you gotta love repair powder. was that first one. Let's go. See what's up there. It's mimic. So if you look at the chain, for anyone who doesn't know, that chain is pointing forward. That means it's a mimic. If the chain curls around and points towards the back of the chest, or faces like the direction I'm facing, or ends in that direction, it is a chest. So that's one way to check. It's almost a bit too tall to me. Looks like it must be at least this tall to ride. At least this tall. Yeah. Or at least this short. Humanity? That's all I got was a humanity? What's this garbage? Come on, it's a mimic. Mimics used to give you really good stuff. It's sad. I don't know why it keeps rotating directions so much. Oh, because I was in the other one. So you gotta be careful on this one. There's an invisible wall here. You gotta go right there. And say hello to Seaboard.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Dietmar Katarina.
Seaboard's DS3.
I run flat up against a wall, or a ball to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit too tough to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak. Perhaps I could try some room. Bah, no chance. My head is big.
Alright, so he's hopeless in that regard. So we're going to go ahead and try not to get killed. A for tier 2 upgrade materials. It's just the initial go. Big Hat Logan for whenever, or for when I finally get that key. Just come this way. All the way down. Actually, if I recall correctly, the only thing down where the gold serpent ring used to be is now at the end of that long hallway where the ball falls off the ledge. And the only thing over there is a Baldur's Side sword, which, while it's a decent sword, it's not worth dying. Because if you go for it, there is no way to get it. Which is probably in tribute to the gold. Since it's some joke he decided to put in here. Alright, come on. Oh, that was a weird glitch. Oh wow, that was stupid. Bye world. Well, that was that's what you call high levels of efficiency. You know, if you want to die quickly, you just walk in front of a giant pendulum axe and let it knock you off the top one of the top levels, and so you can fall to the bottom and die on a blade on your way down. Well, we didn't really accomplish a whole lot. Got the rest of the map opened up, got the Drake sword opened up, the gate to the Sunbro Covenant, then got through a good chunk of Sen's Forge. Didn't quite get as far as I was hoping to get the Iron Golem finished by now, but I think we'll call it at this point. I'm gonna have to get ready for work here soon, so I hope you guys have a nice evening or morning or whatever time it is wherever you are, and I'll see you guys next time.